Hey all, this is Draco Dark Rider with
Last will.
Suki.
The Jade!
and we are playing Phantoms. I mean Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Alright, let's go to the hunt. Let's go fight.
Yep.
Alright,
Let's kill something.
come here cat, let's go. Posting the quest for Bob. Scarlet.
What Bob do?
He owes us money.
Apparently he's causing trouble. The little minx.
He touched my rum.
Hey, greatly increases quest rewards. You know what? Fuck it, I'll get that. Defense, and I'll get the Dango trainer thing just to help. I don't think my cat's at level 50 yet. Or it probably is, and I'm just being an idiot.
That'll do.
I still can't get over the fact that the front of my shoe is broken. Like, now that I've seen that, I can't unsee that.
Go!
What shoe's broken?
Look at, like, turn your camera to the point where you can see my shoe from the side on, and
Your
notice...
toes are pointed up.
No, but look at them carefully. It doesn't look like my toes are pointed. It looks like the front of my shoe, where the toe is broken upwards. Because it looks like it should end normally. But it's just weirdly just, like, pointed up.
They just made it weird looking, that's all.
The chicken shoes are, like, it's like I broke both my feet. I mean, I went the extra effort to break both of them, not just one.
And perfectly the same.
Well, yeah. You need to have, like, synergy.
Jeff the kid.
It's not synergy, it's symmetry.
I know. I deliberately said what I said.
Hey, Poseidon.
Yep, there's Poseidon.
Wait a minute, that's a different looking Poseidon.
There's Bob.
From the most unexpected of places.
Yeah, she threw a baggie at me!
Folly begets yet more folly.
Still the bag at me, that ain't cool. Have pine cones!
I will say why I love Bob's colour scheme. I'm gonna say this now. I'm also disappointed because true, he's an interesting mechanic with the whole pinecone thing.
Could appear like a feast.
But he traded like 3 abilities for 1. Because he doesn't have the multiple fruits, he only has like 1 type of pinecone. He doesn't have the ability that when you... I know how the tutorial works with the follow-up. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, we got someone with us.
Yeah, we got Purine. I'm gonna go after the spider. Just get us that extra...
I like how you're like, oh, we got Fightin. It's like nothing new here.
No, don't get me wrong. I like her better than Rondine because, like, Rondine just sounds like she's up herself.
Hunting the prey. The monster, I mean, like... Who else is the prey?
Like, yeah, like, Rondine just sounds like she's up herself, so that's why I don't really like hunting with her. But then again, she's not as bad as, God, the quest maiden in the main area of Kamora Village. I think her name's... Can't remember her name if it's her, which twin it is, whether it's Hanoa or Minoa. It's the one that gives you your normal village quests from base game. But I'm not too much a fan of her because she sounds like she's just always pissed off in a hunt, even though she's the kind sweet one. And stop vomiting demons.
Yeah, she really needs to stop vomiting demons.
There was a comma because I was directing that last sentence at you.
He's vomiting demons now,
Told you about it.
It tastes like chicken.
Okay, for starters, if you're vomiting a demon, with the word vomit in it, you shouldn't be enjoying any part of the taste, let alone it being chicken.
I guess everything really does taste like chicken.
And secondly, you're only saying that because of your obsession with Abdol.
Abdal.
And if you... How the f... Oh, I hate this game so much.
What?
I was point blank with the spider on the chicken. Guess what? Somehow the spider not shoots at it this time, it arcs over the chicken. So I completely missed with the spider because apparently for once out of, like, no matter how many times I've done this, apparently this time it's just like, no, you missed.
Hey, when you fuck it up with Pookie Pookie, I go get the chicken's attention. I got the squirrel.
Oh yeah.
That's my promise as a knight.
Where are you going, Jade? Like, fight the monster. You're
Somewhere.
You're way too far away to be fighting the monster. Like, you need to be closer.
There's the blood orange fishy tank. Let's put an end to this.
You especially should know this, being a close range hunter, that you can't hit a monster from like 30 feet away. Like, you played Hammer for how long and you haven't learned that lesson? I hear no comment.
I like two squirrels now.
Good for you. Are you trying to invoke your inner syndromes?
No. Jump bugs.
This is a small ball.
Yeah.
Did we get a discount on Bob? We got half off.
We got the
Where's the rest of Bob?
We got the explosive sale.
Wow.
Beyblade pine cones. I hate not having the drill spin because that's such a good thing to use against him. Shit.
I'm coming.
Ow. Oh, that actually might have been smart now that I think about it.
Better take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot, even though technically it's explosive damage, technically he can affect you with fire blight. So,
He does.
So it's like...
He does fire.
Well, yeah, it's explosions that cause fire blight, and I'm like... Now that I think about that, it might have been smart to put like 3 levels of fire resistance on, because even if it didn't mitigate the damage from the explosions, it would prevent me from getting fire blight. Not that it ever lasts for too long, but still.
Well, in truth, I forgot.
Hey, I'm not the only one, yay!
My victory is as certain as your defeat.
Chicken, chicken,
Go on some chicken.
No, chicken!
Now's your chance to ride it.
Oh, sorry, Liam.
Leave this monster to me. Now attack.
Chicken got in my way.
I have mastered the art of the speed chicken.
Why did it appear in the wind? Because of the kingdom monsters?
Well, be careful, you don't want to get addicted.
Shit. I did not pay attention to the cooldown thingy of the Wyvern Road.
It's okay. The fuck can you miss?
Huh?
When he did the tailspin thing, I thought I was gonna get hit, but he didn't.
They're actually, it's not like just a solid box, it's actually like perfect little gaps and windows that you can hide into, but like be safe from the attack. It's the same reason why.
I think that I was in it.
Oh no, there's a lot of a lot of creatures where you don't think you're in their blind spot or their safe zones, and you actually are. Like,
I can only figure it out with the bigger monsters, because I know to hide like underneath them.
or it's like for some monsters where like they do explode under them. It's usually like
You bastard.
there's usually like one spot around their face or their ass that they're safe. Like, for instance, Teostra, a lot of the time his safe place is literally his name. Which is kind of ironic.
Under his chin.
Mufasa.
Do it again.
Mufasa. Mufasa, Mufasa.
Tingly.
The best thing is, unless people remember Lion King, they won't remember a damn thing of that reference. I hope we get access to the other Switch skill moves soon. I don't know when we do, but like, I miss my spouse so much. Which
I had to get comfy.
like the drill spin is actually a really good move, and it's a lot easier to control than the backspin. You can do so much more damage, and like that. Literally, it's that move that I can lead a lot of monsters concussions to.
Let's be careful. I'd rather not
Yeah, you
interfere
shot
with
him in there.
Admiral's garrison.
I think the game's audio is like it's not your fault, Suki, but I think it's slightly coming through your mic. Before you say it, don't apologize. It's not a bad thing. It's just funny.
Honestly, I didn't even hear a lick of what you said, so
I said the game audio is coming through your mic, which is actually making me laugh. Like I can hear the game through your mic.
decided to get comfy. I turned it down some more.
Oh, yeah, fine. As I said, it's just funny. Bob is tired.
It's sleeping.
I'm in animation lock, shit.
I'm an anime.
Okay, I'm good. I
Oh
like
yeah, it's your time to shine.
Yeah, the Marriott spider.
Marionette.
I meant to. Great. Okay, fine. I'll get the monster.
You're a hammer user.
You're the great sword user. If
I
you-
know, but you have greatsword, which is kind of one of the things it's known for is
Wait.
goddamn hills. Ah!
Alright, I'll go to the heavy line.
Ah!
Jade's ultimate enemy in every other game, Bridges, in Monster Hunter, heals.
Hills would
No,
have
no,
not
no.
killed.
Specifically, this game. In World, hills were my best friend. Hills were amazing. In this game, hammer is one of the only weapons that still gets a sliding attack, and it's awful.
To be fair, I miss all
Because
my.
unlike World, you can tell it's a hill, you can't tell what the hell's a hill in Rise.
To be fair, I'm being a doughboy. I miss all my heal attacks from World and Iceborne. But yeah, I know your pain because even though it doesn't affect me, I can sense your anger.
Yeah, because the thing is, a lot of the attacks involve charging. And how do you initiate the slide attack with hammer? Charging! So I could be trying to do my impact crater and then go into a slide. I don't want the slide. I want the impact crater. Why can't you let me do what I want to do when I want to do it?
Too
It
easy.
doesn't work like that, Senpai. I'm sorry.
Ah! Pana spooky booky.
Did you say spooky booky?
No, but it sounds like a very good variant.
Spooky booky.
Come here, spooky
This
booky.
is the Halloween spooky booky.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween.
Well, spooky
Halloween.
booky's coming.
Boys and girls of every age. Wouldn't you like to see something strange? Well, how about a fucking creepy frog zombie monster?
Yes.
That's Balzac.
I said frog zombie monster. When the fuck was Valhazak
Where
a
is it?
frog?
I thought you said creepy zombie monster.
I added frog. So unless you know
I did not hear
about
frog.
unless you know about Valhazak being half frog for some fucking reason. What, do you know of this frog variant of him that I do not know of?
Spooky booky's coming. Boogie boogie.
I would love to know this
Oh, shit,
frog
chicken
version
too.
of Valhazak. Please show me your wisdom game. What is this frog variant that you know of? Oh, I'm laughing so hard I can't find. Ooh.
Ah!
Protect Kimura together.
Well, you got the spooky boogie.
I'm still wrapped up on the frog variant of Valhazak.
This will be done in no time.
All I'm imagining is like, imagine like Valhazak's gimmick, but fat. Because it's on a frog. It's like this weird fucking zombie frog with skin all over it. And it's like, it's still got the teeth trying to be threatening. But it's got like the weird dirty frog eyes. Oh,
Cute.
I know you think it's cute. You think fucking everything horrifying is cute.
No, not everything.
Just 99.999.8%. Oh, speaking of haunting things, Jade, guess what?
Okay.
What?
They have seen him in JoJo.
Are you suffering from some sort of ill?
Bring him up.
You better take care of yourself.
Are you going to say the cursed line, Draco?
No.
See, like, all four of us cringe at that, so I don't know if I should.
If this motherfucker keeps throwing another fucking pine cone at me.
You sound so angry.
But William, that's his thing.
Dude, it's
I
legitimate.
don't care if it's
That's
the thing. This
whole
motherfucker
thing.
throws another pine cone at me.
Well, what are you gonna do more that you've already been doing? Like, to have a threat, you need to be able to back it up. You can't say you're gonna kill him or stab him because you're kind of already doing that.
Or worse, you're just going to wound it and leave it. Not finish the hunt.
Well, then we get like a variant later on.
Get pineconeless, Bob.
What? Hold on. No. It trades up berries and pine cones for bananas. You have explosive bananas. And not only do they explode, they leave behind the peel so you can slip on them. Son of a bitch, you didn't like that joke!
So that would equal like nearly something. Those
It's
bananas
on
would be like the
balls.
bubbles.
What's this about, Bubbles?
They're the bubbles of had a name blank of it of the monster.
Well, that doesn't help because now I'm just
The one we
picturing-
blue ball.
That doesn't help, it just made
Bubble
me...
Fox?
Yeah, Bubble Fox. The one we blue
Oh.
ball.
So... What? What's the reference here?
Well, if you get too much of the bubbles on you, you start slipping and sliding. So pretty much the banana
Yeah, but I'm talking about like...
feels you that.
I'm talking about you slip and fall over as if like you get stunned, not like you get a really awesome gimmick where you run around as if you're like constantly slipping on soap.
Exemplary job.
But you literally like that, but then you fall over more.
I'm just thinking now, thanks to that, I'm just thinking of like
Great.
bubble soap Bashatton.
Yes.
I kind of want explosive bubble Bashatton.
Wants out of them spicy bubbles.
Oh yeah. I mean, technically Solcia... Sorry, Apex Mizitsune does that.
Oh, see, I do not care that anyone calls it that. It's literally Socio.
Yeah, it's literally Solcia. It's like, I don't give a shit if you call it Apex. Basically, Apexes are the fucking deviants. Oh god.
Excellent.
I Actually, seeing Fiorane here reminds me of the creepy DLC. I spoke about this with you two, but I haven't spoken about this with Jade. You know how in the DLCs that like where you can buy from the Nintendo Store, Jade, where you can buy the character voices? They've added the ability.
Yeah.
They've added the ability to give your character a complete reskin from head to toe to make you look like either Fiorane there or Master Atsuchi. So technically, if you wanted to, you could use their voice and just look like them in general. So you basically become them. And don't get me wrong. The voice thing I can understand because that's kind of cool. But adding their face onto it just makes it creepy. And when you put them together, why? Why? You have the ability to make your own character. Why the fuck would you go out of your way to just look like an NPC?
Because
Like
they're
an
cool
NPC?
NPCs?
Yeah, but like, why wouldn't you just like, here's this character's armor, or here's this character's hairstyle, so you can put that with whatever you're going for with your own character. Why would you want to become some other fucking character? Because it's not like you become Fiorane.
It's,
Sorry, you.
it's probably Capcom being like, well, we've given them the armor, we've given them the voices, we've given them hairstyles, what more can we do? How about we just let the
Give 'em
players
their
be the
face.
characters?
Give them the face.
Ooh, fellow quest.
Why?
On my honor as a knight.
But like, I just find it so much of an issue because I'm like, yeah, it's interesting, I don't get it wrong. But like, it's not even like you get to be Fiorane, but wearing whatever armor set you create. No. No matter what armor set you create, you look like Fiorane in her armor set. So it's basically you become you just become another Fiorane, and it looks so fucking weird.
Chat with Jade for all your questing needs. The
Yes, I know I can do follow-up quests now. Thank
quest
you.
has been added.
Yeah, that's that one.
Take a look at the quest
Now we can do MR2.
Also, we're Master Rank 2 now, except for Suki.
It's because
What?
she hasn't finished talking.
Ah,
Yeah.
Talk again soon.
Like, when she finishes talking, then she'll get it. I'm just gonna click a bit like... Ooh, she... Speech bubbles... I don't want the corn weapon. Fuck that.
Please come again. When life gives you lemons.
I still need to do that one on my main account. That's one of like the last ones I can do. Oh yeah, I'm guessing you already know this from Rage's video, Jade. But do you know you can talk to these dogs over here?
I don't even know where you are.
Turn your camera. Yes. The dogs that are right here are here. There's only one area in this entire fucking hub that has 2 dogs. So it's not really a limited option. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but it's not really that hard to figure out what the fuck I'm talking about. But did you know you could talk
You
to
can't talk to dogs, you can only talk to a cat.
No. Look at the side of your screen where you would normally have change display, and you'll see select target is now your new option. When you click Y.
Oh, I see now, yeah I did.
And you actually have to talk to both the dogs, because if you there's actually one of the achievements for your guild card is if you talk to every NPC in this hub, including like the other ones that pop up later, you get the this extra achievement for talking to everyone in the hub. But it only you only get it if you talk to everyone, which includes the 2 dogs. Alright, I might as well before we do that.
Well, it's good to see the game includes dogs as people.
Yeah. Okay, it looks very bad with the Bob's armor looks very bad. The fact that because the armor I have on has to have the purple has to be brightened up just to be seen because of how dark the armor is. But on this one, I've got really bright purple and over half the armor, which does not look nice with Bob's color scheme because purple and orange clash so hard.
Bring on the hard
Outside of that, though, I still like his armor. And his chest piece alone is so fucking bullshit. the difference between its one and my one? I'd get a level of speed recovery. I'd lose evade window, but I'd gain fire resistance at level 2, and I'd lose 2 critical eye, but gain 1 level of quick sheath. So not bad. I gotta stop pushing that button.
Ooh, I'm itching to get started.
What button are you pushing?
The get out of the entire crafting area menu button, so I have to go back into the damn menu. It's not like the it's not like our recordings where I did like a major fuck up.
Well, they don't know that, Draco.
They do, because I explained at the beginning of that Digimon episode that went live literally like an hour ago or 2 hours ago.
Master Hammond taught me to good use. I can swing whatever you need.
So for the 3 people that have already watched it, they know. They know. I actually think about crafting. The thing about crafting is chest piece, just because it has 4 2-1s, 2 fire resists, 3 speed recovery, and quick sheath. I'd lose some critical eye, but I don't think that's too much of an issue. Actually, how did it look? I'd get wings! Fuck it.
Strike while the iron's hot. Let's get you fixed up then, shall we? You got it.
Oh shit, I didn't upgrade the defense of my actual armor with armor spheres. I'll do that now. And then we who are we gonna fight next? Because now we have the option of the 2 stars.
No. Not sure.
Because our options.
Bookie bookie.
There's a
Spooky
special
Bookie.
quest for you.
We have
Select the quest that best
Spooky Bookie, Sobnicance, K-Penis, and Rathian.
Just do the spooky.
Spooky Bookie.
Take care.
Alright, before I eat, I'm gonna quickly eat. Equipment. Set decoration. This one gets a little. Oh shit, I do have level 4 jobs. Don't need to. I have a level 4 job now. Can't even use it.
Time to go.
Gonna have to change the color at some point. Oh yes, Kimura point 1. I don't really need Kimura points, but fuck it.
So, how are we doing on time, Timekeeper Draco?
Oh, we're only at 28, so we've got shit tons of time. Like, we finished the last episode on like 48 minutes, so we still had like a little bit of time left over to do an outro for that one. Yeah, that'll do it.
So, shall I continue? At last, Wiggler Law.
Damn right you should.
Yes.
Well, looks like we're gonna wait 20 years for him to finish that. Still waiting.
After the majority...
Yes. I'm waiting.
Well, sorry, Draco had something to say.
No, we're just being sassy.
After the majority of the Igata clan decided to leave the. Decided to leave the. Forget it. Let me try it at a time. This is not happening.
Why not? No, go. I have no idea what just happened there.
It's not happening.
Why not? I didn't do it that time.
Let's just hunt the spooky pookie.
I didn't do it that time. Like that was not me.
You just sat here. I was just sitting here. I'm actually waiting.
Go on, continue. Jade? You can do it. We are interested. Like, that second time was not me.
I didn't even make a sound.
No, there was some type of weird, like, sound that came through the mic.
No, it's not sounds. That what I want to do is just clearly say it all, but evidently I'm incapable of such things.
You're not incapable. You're just you're having a bad day. And I'm still waiting on William to ready up.
There we go. We hunt and hear this story.
Yeah, like
I still want to hear the wiggle a little.
yeah. While we start this hunt, compose yourself, figure out how you want to say it, and then just go for it whenever you have it ready. Because we actually want to hear it. Surprised the Suki thing. Oh, there we go. That's what I was saying. I was like, I was wondering why Suki was so quiet. So, oh, that's right. For a split moment, then I don't know why, but I instantly forgot what we were hunting, and I was looking at Volvodon and Barrels. I'm like, which one were we hunting again? But then I saw Pookie's faded out in the cave below.
We're after that one.
Yeah, she's the one.
That's the one we want. That's the baby.
Spooky. Actually, now that I think about it, do you think monsters, like, if there's any monsters that could actually understand human in, like, language, do you think any of them wonder why the fuck we have them as their names? It's like, because we name these creatures. Do you think any of them just look at us confused of, like, why we're just shouting out random names?
Probably.
Oh, sounds asleep.
That was quick.
Oh, I'm basically running out of bombs. Shit. Need to use the ships to get more. Ow.
I'm mad I did not. I got. Oh, that poison missed me.
Cute. Damn it, cat! Why'd you wake it up?
What?
I saw one of the thieving cats that steal from you sleeping, and I was gonna take a picture of it, but my cat decided to be a little brat and wake it up.
I don't know
I
what's more,
think you're cute. Have to eliminate it.
I don't know what's more adorable, that or the fact that like the three of us are down here killing a monster, and you're out sightseeing like a tourist. I don't know what's more adorable in this situation.
Trying to get my birds back. I got distracted by cuteness. It was a cat.
Well, like if it mitigates it, I have a cat in a hat.
That got out for me and it made it sound like it said that you have a cow.
I had cake.
How the hell did you get cake?
I'm a bit hungry. What?
I don't even have a joke for that. That's just funny. It's just like, how do you get cat from cake? I don't know, I'm hungry.
You're just gonna question like how I got cow out of all this.
At least cow and cat like have the same number of letters, so I like it's a stretch, but I could somewhat believe that. But not cake.
Christ.
Well, poison resist, bitch.
You let me fucking hit you, dude?
Trust me, he's nowhere near as annoying as the goddamn rabbit. Like, I will fight this thing a million times before I willingly go against the rabbit. It doesn't even hit hard, like, it does very, very minor damage. It's just the fact that it just it spends like so much of the fight sliding back and forth and you have to chase it. Like, if I wanted to chase monsters, I'd go back to World. There were plenty of monsters that did that constantly.
They move left, right, left, over here, over there, and all that.
Yeah, it's like there are several monsters back in Iceborne that literally just did not stay still. Well, hell, I'd go to Master Rank Digiablos, who basically is the same thing, except you have to spend most of the time dodging, not chasing. I mean, you're still chasing it, but that's because, like, you're spending much of the time digging. Use this opportunity to shop it.
Jeez.
I don't know if I should laugh or be confused by that look. I just turn my camera and I just see Jade sharpening his weapon, which in the view of it is basically his character standing there sharpening a stuffed bear.
Thought I was a few inches off.
It's just like, I don't know if I should laugh at the fact that I see Jade sharpening a stuffed bear, or the fact I should be utterly confused that he's sharpening a stuffed bear.
I thought it was cute.
Like he was rubbing the teddy bear and it made a spark. I just thought the bear was flammable.
Okay, how does that make sense, being that there is nothing about the cookie that could set things on fire?
Wasn't
He's calling
gas to be
Senpai.
flammable?
He's calling Senpai a pyromaniac.
I mean, I'd have to ask Jade on that one because, as far as I know, I think he's supposed to the one that could
What
be.
the jeebus is this thing?
I think Jade could be the most controlled about fire out of all of us because I think he'd actually be responsible with fire. Not that he's saying anything, because apparently he's just become mute. Did someone turn his audio off? Like, did someone change his programming settings and like just turn Jade's audio off completely?
Oh my god.
Who factory reset the senpai? Bye.
Which?
Masterful work.
My god, that little fucking thing's adorable!
What are you talking about?
I like the little health bat thing. And this little thing, it's little flying right behind me. It's fucking adorable!
Oh, you're talking about the secret, like, specialty weapon of the, health pelican.
Even when I'm just, it's a fucking adorable fucker.
Yeah, it's the health bat. What happens is you do enough damage, and when you hit it, you do enough damage to the monster, and it pretty much becomes an auto-healing system that lasts for a little bit. It will run out if you don't do damage to the monster, but like for a certain amount of time, while it follows you around, it will just be giving you auto-heals.
Look at this, bro. I wish I knew that. That'd be great.
Yeah, it's not as busted as it sounds, but it's actually still pretty good. It's one of the two best Calico weapons. I believe the only one better, in my opinion, would be the lorry box that I'm using. Though every single one has its uses, because the one that people like to use against like the boss fights especially is the fireworks one, because apparently the fireworks does more damage if the monster has more health. So like if for the archdemon, because of our, it's supposed to have like massive damage.
Let's say, why hasn't anyone picked up the ruby wire bug over here? Good.
Yeah, I didn't pick it up because I forgot about it, to be completely honest.
Funny Jade, you just knocked it into leave my swing.
Just like, I'm actually being serious now. Does anyone mute Jade?
I'm actually concerned myself.
Wait.
Senpai, come back.
Oh, yeah,
You
there's
can blame it all on Will.
like his character is moving. It's like, did someone mute his audio? Someone check that.
Let's not blame it all on me.
Jade,
Alright, fine, we'll
back.
blame it on your evil twin.
Does everyone have the reboot protocol for Jade?
I don't have that.
Speak to me!
I was having an eating and drinking competition against Jade.
Well, why is he not speaking? I'm very concerned now. He's still not speaking. Like, the last time I heard him pipe up was the fact of your cake incident, and then it was like he laughed at that. And that was the last time I heard anything from his side.
Apologies, I just was focusing on the hunting.
Okay. That actually had me generally concerned. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like Spider-Man when he's quiet.
What's
He
Spider?
doesn't speak.
Hold on. What's Spider-Man do you know that are quiet?
Well, there's actually in a couple of comics where if Spider-Man is not speaking, not anything, something shit's happened. Because in one of the universes, Spider-Man showed who he was to the world, and Kingpin got an assassin to take out Peter, but the assassin's bullet missed Peter and hit Aunt May, and Peter literally went to the prison, took his mask off in front of Kingpin, and literally just beat the living shit out of him, nearly to death, and literally just held the web sack, his thing right to his face, said, "I can fill your lungs up and kill you now, but I'm not. You hope Aunt May gets through, or I'll be back," and just drops him in the middle of a prison, puts him back down, and just walks out. And ever since then, and while he was doing it, he was quiet, not a word, not anything, when he was beating the shit out of Kingpin. And ever since, if he was ever at a thing quiet, you literally just see the villains like, yeah, fuck that, I'm just going to the petty wagon, I'm just going to the cops, screw this.
Right. I mean, technically, I've seen a similar thing, not him being quiet, to be completely honest, because that's like not really a Spider-Man thing. But a comic book I've seen is back in the day. It was apparently there was this comic book strip where Doc Ock had possessed Spider-Man's body, and he actually like I don't know the exact reason why he's fighting Scorpio. Or Scorpion, I should say. That's his apparently official name. But because Doc Ock never realizes on how strong Peter actually is and how much he holds his punches back, when he used Spider-Man to punch Scorpion in the face at full power, he not only broke his jaw, with one punch he ripped Scorpion's bottom jaw clean off. To the point where Scorpion now had to eat through a straw. Because Doc Ock did not realize on how much Peter was pulling his punches. Because not many people realize Spider-Man's like actually like really strong. He just like holds his punches back a lot because Spider-Man no kill. Unless you fuck with Aunt May.
Yeah.
Because yeah, he actually tried to kill someone in the third Spider-Man movie from the what's his name? Is it Tom Maguire? Tommy Maguire? Is that the name?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Back when you had emo Peter.
Oh, while we're on the subject of Spider-Man,
Yes.
has anyone heard of Spider's Man?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
The spiders what looked like a man.
Go one of the many alternate.
No. It is a
Spider-Man that's made entirely out of spiders.
It's a hive mind of spiders.
Yes.
We think they are
Yeah, 'cause
Peter Parker.
if I remember correctly, in that universe, it's where it's like literally a colony of radioactive spiders ate Peter, but then kind
Yes.
of got his memories, and then again, yeah, like hive mind became
Yes.
Spider's Man, thinking that they're Peter Parker.
Yes.
I like how you're just in the background, like yes.
Because
Only
I have
in
seen
comic
it.
books.
The comic books got wild.
They still are.
Yeah, and we won't get the chance to see like even half that crap in movies. Though they're getting slightly better. Actually, before we finish off, there is one thing I saw or picture recently that I don't agree with. Someone made a picture saying that they want Jason Momoa, the guy that played Aquaman, as Lobo. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, he has the look, but personality-wise, he can't do Lobo. Like, he can do a tough guy, don't get me wrong, like we've seen that in the Aquaman. But I don't see him being this crazy, deranged, like, smart-ass bounty hunter from outer space that's up his own ass. Like, I really don't see the personality there. Look-wise, he's got that going for him. Alright, so... Wait. Where's the fourth Muppet?
Fourth Muppet is coming.
Where the fuck are you? Were you still on the collection screen?
Yep. There's a head pat. There's the face palm.
Why? Why
Wasn't what
we had a full we had 3 different conversations.
I know, and I was talking in them, so I wasn't concentrating.
You don't have to concentrate on the fucking collection thing. You just collect your shit and move on.
Well, sometimes I like going through it and all that. Things I might want or might not want.
You're low mastering. Collect everything and sell what you don't fucking want in the shop. Don't worry about selling it individually on the hunt.
But
Or hell, you don't know what of that stuff you could need later. Bloody hell. Alright. Leaving it there. Hope you guys have enjoyed the goddamn video so far. I can't believe you did that. Oh. Anyway, my friends, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a subscribe, check out videos, and we shall see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.